Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 3, Episode 8. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. Now, y'all, I was hoping that Amara's daddy wasn't showing up just for money, and I was so wrong. So Amara, she's talking to her mama about how she spoke to her daddy after the show. Now, mama looking like, I know you lying. And what this fool got to say now? Because he ain't been in your life not even a little bit. Papa was a Rolling Stone type of daddy. Wherever he laid his hat was his home type of daddy. Wouldn't come to see about you type of daddy. You know, he come and see you when you was 2. And you don't see him again until you're 13. And now he want to show up now. So what this man got to say? This was all on the mama's face. But she lets her mama know that the daddy doesn't have any money and he needs some, support financially, and, because, he got this cancer and all these things. And Amara, her feeling is, if she can go and buy an expensive purse, why can't she help her daddy out with, his medical expenses and all these things? Why can't she do that? Now, y'all, I would not be surprised if Amara's daddy had a whole new family, got with a woman, got her pregnant, or got with a woman who had kids and raised those kids, took care of them kids, loved them kids, and them same kids don't want to do nothing for him, so he got to go to Amara, the child that he abandoned, for help. Now, I wouldn't be surprised at all if that's what happened. Now, the mama wanted to know, why did he wait so long to contact you? Why is it now? Is it because now all of a sudden you a Mara Negra and you got a little bit of money in your pocket? Is that it? She said, I raised you, took care of you. I did without, while your daddy was out there living his life in Puerto Rico, not caring about what you had going on. If you was eating, if you was taken care of well. But she's like feeling mad, like, I believe he's changed his old ways. She's like, why you think that? When you get old, you don't change. You stuck in your ways at this time. I'm paraphrasing at this point, but basically, your daddy using you. You a Marlon Negro now, you on TV, you got a little bit of money, and he needs somebody to take care of him. I'm telling you right now, I know your daddy. Your daddy ain't never really been there for you, but now all of a sudden, now that you on TV and got a little bit of money, now he want to come on because he needs some help. What about them, maybe kids or kids he could possibly have that he didn't raise? Where they at? Are they taking care of him? Are they trying to help him? I don't know. Now, I don't know if she got any brothers or sisters out there that, he didn't help raise, and while he didn't abandon Amara. I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised. Now, Joy and Trina then trick into going to an exercise class. Now, I don't know what they thought and why they thought that Trick was going to take this seriously. Because he's like, he ain't worked out since he got out of prison. They want all of his 225 pounds to be jumping on this miniature trampoline. I know y'all lying, but everybody's so concerned about his health, and he ain't got time for that. He don't have time to be y'all talking about his health to y'all. No, he ain't got time to talk about him going to jail. He ain't got time for that. He just got time for his restaurant and him, in his attempt to try to get Joy back. That's the only thing he got time for. Moving on to Amara. Now, MJ then took her to a little pet store to give her a dog. She was not enthused at first about this dog that MJ was trying to give her because she busy. She's trying to get her music out there. She's trying to do things, and, taking care of a dog is like taking care of a baby almost. You got to make sure the dog is fed. You got to take it to the doctor, to the vet. You got to walk the dog. You got to make sure the dog ain't messing up things. She just don't have no time for that. But the mistake she made is when she started holding the dog. And that's when she fell in love with the dog. Because the dog wanted the doggone cradle up in her shoulder blade. And that doggone just took her right then and there. And then now that MJ done got her nice and, happy and everything because about this dog. Now he talking about some... he should be her manager until she can get somebody else. I'm looking at this man like, I was wondering when this was going to happen. Even before I seen the credits last week, I was like, MJ is gonna try to weasel his way in there to be her manager. He done convinced her to get rid of Julian and all these other things because of what Julian alleged did to Trina. And now you done convince her to do that. And now you want to weasel in to be her manager. How much you want? How much percentage you want? 5%, 10%? How much do you want to do for this manager job? And she's looking like, man, she's really not trying to mix business and pleasure. She done already did that with Julian, and she thought him as being her, family and all that stuff. And look how that turned out. And now MJ turned around talking about something he could be her manager and stuff like that. And I was like, girl, think about it. Tell him you thinking about it, but in the back of your mind, be like, nope, ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it now. Now, y'all. Hood Brat, Sukihana, and Chameleon, and they done got the ghettoest of auditions going on that I have ever seen in the 35 years that I have been on this earth. Y'all, they want a manager that's, not going to be trying to hunch on them. Manager that's going to get them some wangs and Hennessy. Not wings, wangs and Hennessy. Make sure they straight. Make sure their outfits together. Make sure they I don't know if they said that, but I heard that somewhere. They want all these things. So they got one lady up there tap dancing. I'm like, why is she tap dancing for y'all? I didn't understand that. That was confusing to me. Sukihana get the rapping to one dude, and one dude's like, yeah, that's nice and all, but I want men to think about that, but not touching you. One dude talking about he don't work with divas, he only work with stars, and he can't tell you who he has worked for. But I'm trying to figure out, how did you make it into this audition? Where did they find you from? Where did you find him from? Where did you find them at, and where did they find you? Where was this audition set up at? Was it put online? Did they do a little radio spot? Like, who? Where did they do to put this information about this audition at? Because it was the ghettoest thing I had ever seen in auditioning in my life. Child. We're moving back over to Amara. She tells me Prima Donna she had to take a night away from MJ. Like, child, this man is... I just need a break. Like, it was fun at first when they was going out on dates and hanging out and all that stuff. But, like, he always around. And when we get home, he's talking about, I need to do this and I need to do that. I'm like, child, let me be. Get up off my back. Get up off me. She's like something like that going on. I was like, child, Mariah. Amara, it seems like things is not all beautiful and romantic with you and MJ. Now, maybe it is. It's just like, child, just let me breathe. Let me be by myself for a minute. Everywhere I go, you don't have to go. She's starting to realize that now. And I was like, I'm glad she is. I'm glad she is. Now, Santana is mad at Tripp because she went online and said that he wasn't telling the truth about this whole situation and when he got shot. Now, he didn't invited her to this party only for her to show up and there's no trespassing signs with her face on it saying that she can't get in. Now, that was ugly of him to invite her and then once she get there, she can't get in the party. I'm like, for real? And Sukihana, she goes over to the door. She's like, girl, come in. She's like, I can't. There's a no trespassing sign. She's like, I know you lying. So she tries to talk to Santana like, this my friend, let her in. He was like, she needs to apologize. He's like, if she comes in, maybe she can apologize. But he's like, she need to go get online and apologize to the world. But Suki's like, she can't do nothing because this is his party. She can't be like, no, Tiff, she gonna come in. No, don't be doing that to her. But Amara and Shay come out like, what's good? It's like, that's what's good. These multiple posters with my name on and talk about no trespass. And they was like, child, he is doing the most. I was like, that is ugly. You invited her. And then once she get there, you talking about she can't come in because you want to be petty because she went online and said the story that you was telling is not exactly the truth. You was out here cutting up, which may have led to you getting shot. It wasn't like somebody shot you because of who you are and your sexuality. You was out here cutting up several foods. I wasn't there. I don't know the situation. So I'm just, telling y'all what it was told to me on my screen. Now, MJ's ex is talking to Prima Donna, and she's saying how that she used to pay for him to go fly to LA and work with producers, and she was doing all this because this was her man and she thought she loved him. But like when the money went dry, she had to go out there and work. He didn't want to get up and go work. He refused to get a job. And that was like, you're not just going to be sitting in my house not doing that, and I'm paying for your lifestyle and all this stuff. But she hopes that he doesn't do the same thing and drain and drive her money. Now I was like, child, she already got the daddy, coming around after I ain't seen him in like 15 years, 10, 15 years. And now he come up asking for money, and it's a good possibility the doggone it. MJ's gonna be asking for money to help out with his career. But I did, like earlier when Amara was talking about him being her manager, she's like he's been in the business for a while, and I guess he ain't out there like that for real. Maybe he's in Miami, maybe he is in Journal, but like I am the last person to be hearing about music because like I'm not the biggest music person. Like if I'm in the car, I may listen to the radio, but other than that, I don't just be listening to music like that. So maybe he is big, but like, how are you gonna help her in her career being a manager when you ain't really got your career up and going like that for real? But anyways, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my people. If you already a family member and one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. And this is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.